Hello and welcome to this video that you're probably not even watching. My name is Anna and today I'm drawing a scene from my head. It's not a scene that would ever happen in a Ghibli movie, but it can happen in my head and I'm drawing it because it's living in my head rent-free. So the idea was that I wanted to combine two of my favorite movies, which are for now Kiki's Delivery Service and My Neighbor Totoro. Also, this is for practice mainly because this is my first time using Procreate in any capacity and I don't really know what I'm doing and I am struggling because I might have watched a tutorial, but my brain is just so big and superior to everything else that it can figure out everything by itself. So at first I drew Kiki like she was flying up, which didn't make sense for what I had in mind. So I didn't want to erase everything, and I somehow managed to turn it around, which I have no idea how I did. I seriously don't. And I did botch her proportions a little bit. Like, I made her head kind of bulbous looking. But I think I did make it better in the end. And I also wanted to draw Gigi. I thought initially he would be on her back, and then I decided to just put him on the floor where he would meet the little Totoros. So my frankly genius idea was that Kiki would fly into Totoro's forest for whatever unrealistic reason, like bringing him a new musical instrument because he does get bored of ocarinas sometime, doesn't he? Doesn't he? So the idea is that she brings him a flute or whatever, and on the way or in the forest she meets Saki, who then decides to prank Mei by having Kiki pretending to be her. And as you can probably see, I didn't think about this too much because there are no real similarities between Kiki and Saki except for their names and short hair. And Mei is stupid and annoying a little bit, but she's not completely lost intellectually, and I do think she would figure it out. But I just rolled with it. So the Totoro I drew in the beginning was creeping me out because it was smiling. So I decided to ditch the smile at some point. Like, look at this, it's so adorable, he's looking so surprised. And also I did botch his body a little because he is, first of all, much smaller than he's supposed to be. I think he would be at least 1/3 more, but then, I had to put him on the canvas, so he had to be a certain size. And I did my best, okay? And he's just standing there looking at Kiki flying in, and Kiki is looking at Mei, and Mei is surprised. And Saki is hiding behind the big Totoro, and the little Totoros are meeting Gigi. And it's adorable, and I love this. I hate it because it's not what I actually wanted. It's not, it's not good enough. It's not perfect enough. But it's cute, it's quite adorable, as anything Ghibli is, except for, the Soul Crushers, like The Grave of the Fireflies and Princess Mononoke and The Castle in the Sky, and maybe not all Ghibli movies are adorable after all, but these two are. These two are my favorites for now. And I think I will do something with The Cat Returns in the future, but I didn't want to mess around too much with the story because Kiki's delivery service is kind of 20th century and Totoro is too, but I think they have smartphones in The Cat Returns. I think they do. I think they did. Uh, I don't remember. If by some chance I'm not just talking to myself and you have watched The Cat Returns and you know that there were cell phones or that there weren't any cell phones, please just let me know. So anyway, the little Totoros are so cute. I love them. I just love all the Totoros. It's the dream of my life to have a Totoro plushie, like those big ones that you get for $40 off of AliExpress or Wish. It's my dream to have one of those. But first of all, I don't really trust either Wish or AliExpress, and I'm perpetually broke, and $40 for a potentially disappointing Totoro plush isn't an expenditure that I can comfortably make or justify to myself or my boyfriend or really anything concerned. So yeah, I think I'll pass for now. But yeah, I love Totoros. I have a Totoro keychain that's like my most valued possession. I'm not lying, it's one of my most valued possessions, for sure. And yeah, so I've outlined the stuff. I think I will ditch the background because I don't like it. I might just make it green and, some flowers and some trees and some tree trunks and just leave it at that because I don't like the house. But I'm just coloring in for now, which I'm so proud of myself for figuring out how to do. And I know it could be better, but please remember that this is my first time using Procreate or any software for drawing or any hardware, because all I have known is paper and pencil and paint. So, just be patient if you are there and I'm not talking to myself. So, I have made. Wait, what? I have made May, thank you. I've made May a little bit taller than she actually was in the movie, and I've made her less ugly. Because, don't come for me, but she was a little bit froggy in the movie, which she was supposed to be cute. I used to think, and she just never really seemed cute to me, and I just wanted to make her more appealing in my drawing because I really didn't like her that much. And yeah, I I hope that Kiki and the others are recognizable. I think Kiki is because of the bow and the red shoes and the brush, obviously, and because Gigi is in the picture. And I hope that the others are recognizable too. By the way, look at that bucket. That bucket is so perfect. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever made. I'm so proud of it. It's just perfect. If I never paint or draw anything else in my life ever again, I will always know then I will just always be aware that I managed to draw and shade a perfect bucket. And I am trying to draw and shade a perfect Totoro, which isn't quite as easy because since my super intelligent brain told me not to watch any tutorials, I have no idea what masking is or how people like Creepshow Art, who I regularly watch, do that thing where they just, tap a color and everything turns that color. And then they put something over it and it looks amazing and like this. By the way, speaking of not looking like this, I hate the background. I hate the background color, and I don't know why I ever had the idea to make it green, and I hate it. And I'm just trying to shade the skin, like shading the girl's elbows and knees and faces, and it's probably not visible, but it does make a difference because it looks a little bit more natural. Not that this is in general looking natural. And I ditched the background because it was horrific, and I accidentally erased Saki's face because I have no idea what I'm doing. By the way, speaking of no idea what I'm doing and no idea in general, if you see something wrong with the white little small Totoro's eye, it's crying because it's meeting a black cat, and that's hilarious to me. And I love this. This is cute. It's adorable. I mean, it's not canon, and it's it's not one of the most beautiful things I've ever made, but it's cute. And I think I'm quite proud of myself, and I'm trying to outline things because I do want to ditch like these uncertain lines, even though I don't know how exactly I will do that. But if you want to see me maybe figure that out, just stick around and maybe subscribe, and just perhaps consider ringing the bell and doing all that good stuff to see me struggle with procreate some more. And yes, I'm aware that that broom kind of looks like a dick, but it's from a children's movie, so get your mind out of the gutter. So thank you very much for watching and sticking around if you did, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.